Hello everyone, this is Max and you are watching EquityMatch.co pitch event live Asia. So today, as you can understand, we're bringing three great funders coming from Middle East and Southeast Asia. And I'm very happy to welcome all of you guys, Nathan, Johanne, and Michael. Before I'm introducing you, which will happen very, very shortly, let me remind you that in EquityMatch, we organize pitch events for Asia, for Europe, US, and also Impact for Africa. So anyone wants to come to pitch, just send your email to pitch@equitymatch.co, and we are more than happy to welcome you and to bring you on the stage. We've been probably already having brought on the stage more than 500, 600 funders. I lost the count, but we are very happy with all funders. So this is what we like to do almost every day now. Also, we stream on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, so you can watch our streaming right now as you're doing and as we always do. And if you want to raise any question to our funders, please just do it, and we are more than happy to bring your questions straight to them. So without waiting any more time, I'm going to introduce our first founder, which is Nathan McFarlane, founder of Creatria. Based in Dubai, social networking platform, seed around 1 million in USD. How's it going, Nathan?
I'm very good, thank you, Max. Looking forward to.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. If you want to get into yourself and after go straight to pitch, I'm coming after with some questions. Thank you.
Yeah, hey guys, so just a little bit about me. I'm founder of Creatria from the UK, based in Dubai, and been working on this project for the last 2 and a bit years, where we are democratizing content creation for creators out there. So let's take you through the pitch itself. What are we going to be? Our aim is to become the creator economy super app. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go along. The main problem that we're solving essentially is that content creators don't earn enough money to incentivize to keep creating. That's despite the growth of the economy in itself. And they're focused on having to earn money in their own vertical rather than the value that they bring to the social media platform. Is a great statistic. 97.5% of YouTubers don't even make enough money to reach the US poverty line. 59% of content creators haven't even monetized yet, and it takes them on average 6.5 months to earn their first dollar. So Creatria is here as a platform specific for content creators to monetize all in one place in multiple verticals, ensuring that the content creator can monetize from day one, not just on the value of their expertise in their vertical, but on the value of their viewership that they've already gained on other platforms. We're a socially driven platform for influencers and content creators, and it's a place where they can monetize all in one place. A little peek about what's to come. The market size itself, the creator economy, is 207 million people, growing 50 million in 2021 alone. The size of the creator economy in itself in value is over 250 billion, projected to be 480 billion by 2027. The influencer market alone, just the influencer market alone, is worth 16 billion itself, doubling in value in 2 years. What we're trying to do, where we're trying to be, it's a changing industry. We're looking to decentralize profiles in a Web 2.5 model where the creator has ownership of their content and therefore control of their own personal solutions. It's a one-stop shop where the creator doesn't need a website anymore. They don't need all their other channels because they can monetize all in one place. And for me, as an economics background, I can understand where the world is going. We're headed for a global economic crunch, which means high levels of unemployment, inflation, and uncertainty, meaning that anyone with a skill set on our platform can get out there, post content, and potentially monetize on day one. We've got an innovative business model where we bring in existing influencers and creators and different finance models, which include affiliates and premium monthly subscription. And we've got a way where we can have instant in-app revenue immediately. The phases of the business itself start with affiliates and premium model. We do also have a video viewing platform as well for advertisements if required. There are significant growth opportunities in this vertical. We've already stated that 59% of content creators haven't monetized yet. Well, the 41% that have, over 70% of that 41% are earning less than $25,000 a year. Earning comparisons, you can see with YouTube, you need at least 1,000 followers, 4,000 hours watch time. With TikTok, there are very limited direct revenue streams, or they are trying to bring different things in, but they are focused on your vertical and your content rather than the value of the entire viewership itself. Where Creatria comes in, you've got instant in-app revenue, you've got the potential to earn income all in one place in multiple streams, and you have that ownership of having your own content owned by you. A few milestones. This wasn't an easy way to get there. What we did, we started in my vertical, which was finance. We took the data from that MVPs. We worked out that there was an ability and a desire out there for people to have information on a specific sector and then aggregate the solutions all in one. As we went on, we realized that there was a big opportunity in the social media market to change that in multiple verticals. We started added affiliate links, over 20,000 of them. We collated then a number of different creators in the Middle East that are ready to come on board. Collectively, they already have over 500 million views per month on their existing channels. We completed the Android and iOS applications, and we have got a premium model ready to go. How do we get content creators and influencers? We work in partnerships with existing agencies. We have a model for agencies to be able to monetize outside of their existing model. And obviously, it's quite obvious why creators would use the site. They'd be able to monetize, but for users, they also have solutions to every piece of content that they watch. Vision to get to the super app is key. We start by affiliating. We take the data from that affiliate phase, work out what sectors in what markets work, and we then go out and aggregate those solutions with the core idea to go to IPO through the marketing channels of the app itself. About myself, I've also got my CTO there who has in technology for over 20 years in itself, a little bit of the cap table, and obviously, as he's already stated, we're looking for $1 million to the seed raise at $10 million valuation for continued development, user acquisition, and the build of our marketing strategy. Creatria democratizing the social media economy. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Nathan. How do you stand out from a very, very crowded space? There are so many founders that are trying to do this. So how are you going to make you different from the others?
Well, I think that the key thing that I've personally found along this journey, people are trying to reinvent the wheel through Web3 technology. That's the core of what everyone's doing. Oh, we're going to tokenize this, or we're going to gamify that. That has a place, no doubt. But the reality is, the core user of a social media app doesn't understand that at this stage. So it's about taking what we already have, the solutions that we already have out there, but reinventing it in a way where it puts the content creator first. Typically, what other incoming social media apps have tried to do is, by doing that, they use a Web3 type model, which brings in a far larger risk to the investor than what from the monetization elements a Web 2 model would have. Our Web 2.5 solution just says, Mr. Creator, you own your content. It means we don't mix cryptocurrencies, which from my perspective, working in economics and finance, I believe 98% of them will go to zero. And then for bringing in a lot, that in itself brings in, takes a level of that risk away, but in a way that we ensure that both the creator can continue to earn and the user has the solutions. The big key for our product, more than anything, is the ability with our model to be able to transfer the value of the viewership on other platforms onto our platform and give that back to the creator. The reality is, on other platforms, you can only earn in one vertical. If I'm in finance, I'm going to earn in finance. Actually, the value of the people that watch your content isn't just in finance. It's about all the data that the social medias collect to be able to advertise everything else. We want to take that away from the content, from the social media platforms, at least a proportion of that market share, shall we say, and bring that to the creators. And I think that's something that's very innovative that I haven't come across personally from the competitors that are out there at the moment.
So how do creators make money?
Creators make money in two core verticals. One is through affiliates. So, for example, if someone's watching your piece of content, say I'm talking about finance, and it happens to be, we'll use the example again, cryptocurrency, they can click on hashtag finance, it will come up with solutions, and then hashtag cryptocurrency, and it will come up with affiliate solutions for Binance, Coinbase, all these different solutions. It means I don't have to go out and sell a product direct. I just provide the content in an authentic way, give the information, and then the user can look at the solutions. The second side to that is if I refer people to the site and they purchase in other verticals, I take a proportion of that as well, transforming a value of a vertical into a value of an entire viewership. The other side, with the premium model, you have the ability to place your own products in, you have the ability to host your own consultations, you have the ability to host events. Essentially, what other types of app like Linktree or Pensite are trying to do externally, we've done internally inside the app. So there was no reason to exit the app to monetize on your day-to-day vertical in itself. You can do that all from your profile.
In terms of yourself, how do you make money? Are you going to charge on what?
Yeah, so there's two core revenue streams. The affiliates itself. So what happens is we partner with different platforms around the world. They bring us tens of thousands of solutions. So for example, every time someone, let's use the example again of me, I'm a finance content creator. Someone clicks on Binance externally, someone makes a purchase, we take a commission. The commission is split between the company and the creator and the person that referred the user to the platform as well. And then secondly, on the other side with the premium model, we are testing with two different vertical structures at the moment based on the different markets we're working in. And that will either be a monthly subscription or a percentage of every transaction taken through the site.
You are raising 1 million. Where are you standing today? What are you going to do with this 1 million? What's your marketing, your strategy now?
Yeah, the core of it is continued development and the decentralization element of the business, as well as our launch strategy in our first initial market. We have, as I already explained, we have a number of creators that are looking to come on board with us from day one. And there will be a very strong launch strategy around that on launch date, where we will aim to go extremely viral in a short space of time in a selected market. And from there also we have a strategy with our what we call Creatria hubs. And that's essentially, in very simplistic terms, are a podcast studio where we invite existing podcasters to come and use our studio absolutely free on the basis that we can snap up their content and utilize it on multiple channels around the world.
You've been talking, this is my last one, on a selected market. You are headquartered in Dubai today, you are in Singapore. Where is your market? Where are you, from where you are starting?
Yeah, so we have lined up a lot in Dubai. However, if there was to be a serious seed investor to come in and take a large proportion of the round, at this stage, if we thought it was necessary for our core first market, we would be willing to move to that market initially. And as you said, I'm already in Singapore and there are ongoing discussions here.
Nathan, thank you so much. We are bringing you back shortly. Miwai, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll move to our second founder, Michael Lam, founder and CEO of WeSale, headquartered in Hanoi, Vietnam. PropTech, pre-Series A round, 1 million USD. How's it going, Michael?
Hello, investors. My name is Michael Lam, the founder and CEO of WeSale, the complete real estate trade platform based in Vietnam. I and my co-founder, who have a very profound expertise in finance, real estate, marketing, technology, are focusing to develop WeSale. Now I'm glad to go to the pitch now. So in this presentation, I am talking about WeSale in 9 items. The first one is a problem. You can imagine that when you want to transfer your old houses or land, or you want to buy new houses or new property from new projects, you need brokers. But in Vietnam and in other developing countries, the brokerage in transferring the old houses is somehow not transparent in the process. Meanwhile, the brokerage in buying new property from the new developed real estate projects is somehow transparent, but is not yet optimal. And you can see on the slide, even there are even 4 tiers in the transactions. Moreover, the technology development due to the user behaviors, the digital transformation in real estate in Vietnam is inevitable. Then WeSale is built intendedly for satisfying this market demand. So what is our solution? So we need to apply the solution to solve this problem. And we are building a technology platform to make the transaction faster, more optimal, and more transparent. And our main go-to-market strategy is building communities. We will use our community model or community structure where our very strong team of real estate experts who will expand and have their members to close deals successfully and effectively. And this platform will be developed in 3 phases. The first phase is focus on the broker and customers. The second phase focus on project developer and project owners. And the third phase is upgrading the platform by new technology. Our product and service is mainly cash flow will come from the trading, real estate trading. And we also provide media advertising package because we have experience in that. And we also offer the SaaS, a sort of a subscription model, we will charge the user and members when they have advanced utility of the CRM, for example. Our traction is for over 1 year operation, we have completed 2 websites. One website is a listing website for a broker to reach the customer. The other one is the website for agency or agents who work with us to select our properties. One application in iOS and Android completed. And we have already completed 30 courses in our e-learning system. And we have 18 staff, in-house staff to work in WeSale. And we were made for over past 1 year, we have made 100K US dollar in revenue. Our projection, we will break even in by the end of 2024, and we make big rise from 2025 to 2028. And competition analysis, we will focus these 5 5 criteria to make us different from others. Model of O2O and B2B2C hybrid, professional logistics support, real estate specialized CRM, building community and clubs, and real estate relevant leadership. The market. Real estate market is a very big market in Vietnam and other developing countries in Asia. Let's say total real estate value in 2025, it is about 462 billion US dollar. And just in one year, 2021, the transaction recorded 36 billion US dollar. And some is our target in 2024 and 28. And here's our founding team. We have our founders are very profound in expertise in finance, technology, real estate, and also international real estate as well. And our ask is 1 million in exchange for 25% of equity. And we use 25% technology, 25% in marketing, 30% in development and sale development, and 5% in 15% in operation and office, and 5% for others. And that's all for my pitching. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. I mean, I'm not that much aware of the Vietnam market, but I understand that it's pretty complicated to buy and sell in a very, let's say, transparent way, knowing who are you paying, right? For what I'm understanding, you pay a lot of people before the price is done. So the price is composed by money moving from too many. The chain is too big, so you're reducing the chain straight to you. Now, on the revenue stream, I didn't see any transaction. Did you sell anything so far in terms of real estate?
We've made the revenue for 100K US dollar for the past 1 year, and 60% of it is transactions. And our
So
main
how many real estate have been sold through the platform?
15 real estate property was sold during our past 1 year, and also that revenue inclusive of the media and advertising package that we offer to the market.
Okay. When you talk about real estate, we talk about commercial or residential? Which one you focus on?
We are now focusing on primary real estate, that is a newly developed real estate projects, that is commercial, and also residence, but not the type of old houses or old apartment. We are focusing on the new property in the newly developed real estate projects. So
you are getting in touch directly with developers, yeah, to taking on board this real estate.
Yeah, we have very profound expertise for founders who have a very good reputation and a relationship with top owners, project developers in Vietnam. Then we have exclusive and hot properties for to input into the platform, so that the brokers can select and sell to the customers.
Okay. Can you be more precise on your go-to-market strategy? You're doing something mixed, right? You have salespeople go to the ground on the venue, and after, I suppose, you use some digital part.
We have a different go-to-market strategy, but one of the core and the big the focus one is the building community. Is the core go-to-market strategy that we are focusing, because we have community structure development. We there our staff, our experienced sales expert can expand their network by recruiting new members, new sales agent, or any individuals or organizations of a different industry can join to sell property with them. And then they also help the new members can close deals successfully and effectively. So
please.
Yeah, we also have many other go-to-market strategy, like we have an e-learning system. Meanwhile, we also have organizing seminar and workshops so that we can collect the members to our system. And then we also, because you can see that we have two websites. One is listing website and one is for broker. For the listing website, we will do the digital marketing campaigns to acquire new members. And we also, during our develop of the sales of the company, we can also acquire new members. So different go-to-market strategy. Meanwhile, the building community is the core go-to-market strategy.
In terms of growth, you are now in Vietnam. What's going to happen after? You want to move outside Vietnam?
Yes, now I'm based in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I'm expanding nationwide in in 2 or 3 years to come, and we also expect to go Asia. And we may, at the moment, we also provide not only the property from the leading project owners, but also international property like Australian or other country to Vietnam for Vietnam investor to purchase.
I mean, this 1 million pre-Series A round, how many rounds have you done so far, and how are we going to use this money?
1 million for 20% to be invested in technology, 20% in marketing, and 30% in sales and development, and 25% in operation and office, and the other is 5%.
Did you raise any money before, or this is your first round?
This is the first round.
Okay.
The other round is founding round and angel investor round.
Michael, thank you so much. Stay with us. Don't go. We are all back soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you, Max.
moving to our, thank you. Last but of course not the least, founder Johanne Medina, co-founder and CTO of PRONTO, headquartered in Doha, Qatar, fashion tech, pre-seed around 330K in USD. How's it going, Johanne?
All good. Excited to be here. Thank you so much. So
Thank
yeah,
you so much.
this is myself. I'm Johanne, co-founder and CTO of PRONTO. And a bit of a background, I am a computer engineer with a master's in data science and engineering. And I've had tech expertise of more than 6 years now. But at the same time, I've also been in the fashion industry for more than 9 years now as a fashion runway and commercial model. And so I really wanted to combine these two fields that I'm truly passionate about into a fashion tech startup, which is PRONTO. So yeah, without further ado, PRONTO, I'm going to introduce to you PRONTO, an app that will spark the first fashion movement of its kind. So with a total inventory worth $13 million, local fashion designers face 3 major problems. After interviewing them, we understood that they struggle with gaining exposure in the market. Considering that most of them sell only through Instagram and WhatsApp without streamlined processes for inventory management, logistics, deliveries, both them and their customers tend to have a difficult selling and shopping experience. So what PRONTO offers is an AI-driven, fully in-house developed mobile application for fashion enthusiasts to explore niche local fashion designers on a one-stop collaborative marketplace. And connected to this application is our designer web portal, which allows designers to seamlessly streamline their sales. So basically in this website, designers can manage their inventory, track their sales, and really understand their customers' behavior based on how they navigate through our application. On top of that, we also offer an outreach solution where we basically conduct all of these events to really strengthen the fashion community further. Our revenue model consists of 3 main streams. We take 20% commission fee on every transaction done on the application. We offer marketing packages with an average cost of $1,400, and these include producing photo shoots for our designers, helping them with events for their new launch collections, or even with their social media content and management. We also offer an AI analytics package with an average cost of $300 per month. So after graduating from Scale 7's incubation and acceleration program, where Scale 7 is the leading fashion hub in Qatar, and launching in June 6 months ago, we are proud to host more than 50 Qatar-based designers on our platform with more than 1,000 active users. And they're not just any designers, but some of the most talented local ones, each with their own unique stories and values. And our product range does not only include clothing, but also accessories, fine jewelry, and footwear. So we aim to achieve a month-on-month growth of 5%, and by the end of next year, we project to have a total revenue of more than $400,000, as we are currently working with an inventory worth $2.4 million. Our next step is essentially to expand outside of Qatar regionally, specifically to the countries of the UAE and Saudi Arabia, which are two of the biggest markets in the region. And unlike our competitors, our main focus is really on the niche local fashion designers so that they are not overshadowed by these big international fashion houses while still giving them full freedom on their items. And this is our team. Our team holds more than 20 years of combined experience in software engineering and 6 years in the fashion industry. And in fact, this is the same team that won Best Startup in Qatar Award in 2019 for a previous idea. And so what we're asking for is $330,000 in convertible notes, which we will use mainly for marketing to help us increase our customer base further in product and AI development, operations, logistics, and really business development to help us scale regionally outside of Qatar, reach bigger markets, and essentially increase our sales as well. And so, join the movement and invest in revolutionizing the fashion industry with Pronto.
Thank you, John. Who are competing with you today?
So in Qatar right now, we're the only ones that have this platform with all of more than 50 fashion designers. We're the biggest one that have this whole collection and community of designers in Qatar. Okay, and then regionally, there's also not much that are doing this, especially focusing on the local. A lot of the other platforms, a lot of other companies do integrate local designers in their application, but they still add these international fashion houses, which overshadow the local talents, essentially.
But in Qatar, is used, for example, Instagram. Are you using them as well?
So Instagram, that's one of the main motivations why we produced or we developed Pronto. Because I personally am my own customer, and before, all of these designers would just sell on Instagram. And so they would conduct these ads. I'd see them as a customer, but if I don't really follow them, I'd lose them. So when the time comes that I look for these local fashion designers, you can't really type on Instagram local abayas or local bags in Qatar. They would not show up unless you know the exact name of the brand. And so that's one of the main motivations why we created Pronto, for these fashion designers that only have Instagram and WhatsApp as their platforms to sell.
In terms of, so let's say the designers, they already use Instagram and they want to move to your platform. How exactly, there is something that they can do seamless? I mean, are they going, they need to move all the traffic on your platform, and how do you drive traffic to them after?
Okay, so how we drive traffic to our platform is from our marketing, whatever we do with our marketing. So we do social media and also this outreach solution, which is one of our strongest points. We conduct fashion shows, fashion pop-ups, fashion exhibitions to really bring together the fashion community in one place. And that's what we are trying to accomplish. And in terms of this seamless transition of designers from Instagram to our application, usually on Instagram, what at least for the designers here have is that they only upload their items there without prices, without full description of their fabric. It's mostly buy this now, or this is our product as seen on this influencer, stuff like that. But it doesn't have the full description of the items. So what usually happens is that if a customer like me is interested on that product, they would DM them on Instagram or they would message on WhatsApp. And what these designers would do before us was send their whole inventory, send their pictures one by one, which is a lot of memory and also a lot of, it's kind of draining for the customers and for the designers as well. So we really want to streamline this process so that customers can just go to one platform, see all the details of all the products, how much it is, what's the material it's made of, what's the story behind this product, what's the story behind this brand that I am buying from.
And do you have the designers for the delivery? It's a pretty tough. It's very tough for them for the inventory and delivery. Probably the most difficult part.
Exactly.
To have everything under control.
Yes. So we handle the deliveries. From the application, we also handle online payment. And so whatever orders the designer have, we take care of everything. So the customers buy from us, they pay from our platform, and then we transfer that money to our designers at some point. But we also handle all the logistics and all the deliveries. And that's a very important point you actually raised, because a lot of these local designers, they're just a one-person brand technically. And so as fashion designers, we really want them to focus on just designing, creating their beautiful collections, and the rest of the business in terms of marketing, deliveries, inventory management will help them take care of that.
In terms of growth strategy, you're moving from Qatar, we already have 50, to United Arab Emirates, and after you moved to as well, I forgot the last one, but it was probably Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you want to reach this country where probably competition is going to be higher? And yeah, I do want to move there. And what's your approach in acquiring, getting the new designers? Because I understand that you are very much focused on newcomers, right? The young, the new ones. How do you bring them to your platform?
Okay, so for the first part of the question, that's one of the what we see main advantages so we have here in Qatar is that we know that it's a pretty small market, but it's a very good testing space for us to really build our name, learn and adapt on the feedback that we're getting, and really gain experience in the industry so that when we scale outside, we already have this name and this presence in Qatar, which will then add some credibility to us when we do expand in the UAE and Saudi. And as a matter of fact, we are already in contacts with a bunch of designers and possible customers from both regions. We've already been in close contact with them. They're very excited to have Pronto within their own countries as well, as they see the importance and the effect essentially that we've given in the market of Qatar. And in terms of acquiring designers, we have a very strong communications team that really communicates with all the new designers. And because of the outreach solution that we have, where we conduct all these events for fashion, we found that these designers are the ones that are actually messaging us, emailing us that they want to be part of this movement. Because as what we mentioned earlier, we're not just an app, we're a movement. Yeah. People see the movement that we've created in the industry, and so a lot of them want to take part in it and be part of this journey that we're creating for the fashion industry.
Thank you so much, Johanne. Please stay. Actually, before you go, a few words about your round. Is 330K exactly for doing what?
Sorry?
Just a few words about your round. How much you have fundraising now? 350K in USD. Exactly, the use of these funds is for moving outside Qatar or start to strengthen yourself in Qatar?
Okay, so we're asking for 330K in our pre-seed round, and what we're really a big chunk of it we will use in marketing to increase our customer base within Qatar, and on top of that, start on planning and developing strategies and connecting with people from outside to help us take a step up on scaling outside of Qatar. But mostly it would really be on increasing our customer base and our presence more in this country.
Thank you, Johanne. Stay, don't go, because we're bringing right now all the other founders back. And let me start with Nathan. I can't see you, Nathan. So
Can you hear me?
yes, but I can see you.
I don't know. Yeah, my camera's frozen for some reason. It's been frozen for. I'll try this way. I don't understand.
Okay, meanwhile you are fixing the camera. Michael, in 20 seconds, your best elevator pitch convincing investors to invest in yourself, your startup, your team.
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
20 seconds, your best elevator. You have 20 seconds. Deliver your best elevator pitch, convincing investors to invest in yourself, and your team, and your startup, of course.
Yeah, thank you. We are very experienced and very profound expertise founder who are building WeSale that optimize and simplify the real estate transactions in Vietnam and other developing countries by connecting broker, sales agent, and individual and organization of different industries who want to make income from real estate with project owner and developers. And if you want to interest in us, we can talk more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. John, please.
Okay, so Pronto is a fashion tech startup, and what we offer is an AI-driven, fully in-house developed digital marketplace combined with our outreach solution targeted to the fashion industry for the local fashion designers and fashion enthusiasts. So invest in us and revolutionize the fashion industry.
Thank you so much, John. Nathan, here we are.
I'm back. It worked. So yeah, the Creatria, you're revolutionizing and democratizing content creation for creators and offering users a different solution to what they have with the existing social media platforms. And by investing in our company, you can look at significant growth opportunities, first regionally and then worldwide.
Thank you so much, Nathan. Johanne, Michael, Nathan, thank you so much for being with us today. It's been absolutely beautiful having you. And thank you to everyone watching our pitch event. If you want to get in touch with our founders, you can come to us and we make a warm introduction. Or as you see, we give you all the details of them, so you can go straight directly to Nathan, Michael, Johanne. We don't charge any form of success fee. So if you invest in them, you're giving 100% your money to them, not to us. I see you this afternoon. We have another pitch event. It's 5 p.m. UK time. And for the next in Asia, I hope will be soon or the latest in January 2024. Thank you, guys, and all the best. I hope we can help you to raise this funding. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.